So recently, there's an Economic Times report which was published on the 27th of April, and this was a part of the Wealth edition. And something very interesting that stood out and caught notice. The number one performer, they say, over the last 10 years was silver, with a percentage return of 19.8%. Silver is here number one, and gold is actually number two. And they say that gold has done an average return of about 17.8%, almost 18%. Fabulous performance by any standard. And it's also very pertinent to note that this is a time where, in this very year of 2026, we saw that gold and silver both touched their highest peaks ever. And since then, gold is available at almost a 20% discount, and silver is obviously available at a much deeper discount of about 40 to 45%. Does that make a good investment? What is happening? What has changed around the world? Has the demand dynamics changed for gold and silver? Has the investment demand changed for gold and silver? Has the industrial use of silver undergone any change? Has the perception of gold undergone any change with respect to the geopolitical developments that were happening for the last 4 or 5 years? There are so many points and there are so many subjects that we are going to bring forward together, and all this is put in a capsule together for you and for anybody who wants to learn a little bit about gold and silver. And this is happening on the 2nd of May. So this is a forum called the Multimillionaire Forum. It happens at 11 a.m. on the first Saturday of every month. This particular month of May, we are going to talk about bullion, and this is actually the third part of the series that we started on gold and silver. The previous ones happened in the last 2 years, and this is the third one. So be there for it. I mean, there is no vested interest that we have. We're not going to sell any product. We're not going to talk about any particular product, or there's no fee to pay for this thing. It's just purely educational. The idea is to create a forum where people come together, exchange ideas, learn a few things together, and have a great first weekend of every month. So that's the intention behind doing this, and that's what we intend to do even this Saturday. So it's very interesting, to learn about all the various forces that are acting upon the movement or the non-movement of gold and silver. And one of the biggest, things that have happened of late is that people are trying to understand that when there is war and chaos, how come gold is not moving anything at all? Why is it silver not making any moves? Because these are safe havens, right? And they are supposed to make some money. So answers to this and all this and much more, we will talk about it on this Saturday.